What it do, my prize pick contenders? This your boy Deb, and I'm back at you with another prize pick video. And this video today will be for NFL Sunday night game. Man, they have posted some plays. They haven't posted everything. They just have passing yards, rushing yards, and reception yards. Everything else, as so far, if you play prize picks, you know what I mean, haven't got posted yet. And I believe everybody is not actually listed yet. I'm just gonna put this out there in the air. I will not be picking any picks right now for the Bills. Josh Allen is kind of questionable right now. We don't know if he's gonna be playing this game, and I will absolutely take that in consideration because Josh Allen is the Bills, if you get what I mean. So we're gonna hold off on the Bills. So if you guys want to comment down below any questions about the Bills, I'll feel free to answer the questions at the bottom. If you guys have any questions at the end of this video, put them down in the comments below. I will answer those. I would like to give a huge shout out to the new subscribers that we have on the channel. For those who are watching this video right now or not subscribed, hey, join the channel. We don't charge you guys for picks. We're giving you almost a total today from just this alone, from me just eyeballing like 20-something picks for Friday for Sunday's night game. You're not getting that on any other channel. You're getting at the max 4. You're getting 20-something picks right now. And my feedback and personal feedback of why I feel that these picks will hit. And like I said on every video, I am not a professional. This is just something that I do as a hobby, and I'm trying to get some subscribers, guys, so y'all can help me build this channel up. But this is all just my personal opinion. I absolutely play every single one of these plays that I give you guys. So if I'm comfortable playing with them, I will hope you guys will be comfortable playing with them. But hey, you choose how you want to play. You pick what you want to pick. You do not have to pick these exact plays. You can just pull from here and here and put them in your own picks, and you know, win your bread like that. We have been killing it these last couple weeks on prize picks, so we're making bread. I believe last Sunday we only missed like four or five. We haven't been missing a lot, and the ones that we have missed, they just missed it by a little bit, or yeah. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this video. First, I'm gonna start with quarterbacks, with these passing yards, the quarterbacks that I feel will have a dominant game this week. So let me look at this. On my list first, I have Tom Brady. You know we gotta go with the GOAT first. He earned that right. I have Tom Brady. They have him listed at 275 passing yards. He has made this over in the last 4 times in the last 5 games. As y'all know, Tampa Bay throws the ball extremely a lot, and I think I would take Tom Brady for his passing yards and attempts as well. One that get posted, they probably have that posted at 30-something-ish, but Tom Brady can absolutely throw the ball 50 times a game, and as we can see from feedback that he absolutely can. So we're taking that over for that as well. Next on our list, I'm trying to scoot up as I go. Next on our list, I don't have this on my list, but since I pushed it over here, I'm gonna give my little feedback about it because I know people probably want to know about it. Russell Wilson, they're playing against the Tennessee Titans. As y'all see, the Titans have a good, solid defense. They was giving Mahomes the run for his money last week. Russell Wilson and the team just haven't been, you know, showing too much this year. They really struggling bad. They have him listed at 230 yards. I'm sorry. And the last 5 games, he hit that 3 times, averaging over 227 yards per game. Against Jacksonville, he had 252. Against the Chargers, he had 188. Against the Colts, he had 274. Against Vegas, he had 237. And against the 49ers, he had 184. So you guys can take this with a grain of salt. I will reply to your comment right after this video, but you guys can take this with a grain of salt. I just want to get some feedback off of that. In this video, I will be taking some of his receivers for their yards though. So if we're taking the receivers, hey, why not take the quarterback? But he's another one, and the Titans have a great defense. So unless they have a good game plan, I don't know. So you take that with that, how you want to take it. Next on my list will be Jacoby from the Browns, the quarterback. They have him listed at 235 passing yards. He hit this 3 times out of the last 5, averaging over 253 yards per game. So they're playing Miami, and as you guys can see, Miami allows a lot of passing yards. Like, their defense is solid. They end up pulling out the game, but every game that they play in will be a shootout. So we know that Nick Chubb is going to get the ball a lot as well. But if they go to the passing, which they have done a couple kind of games, Jacoby will show out and get a lot of passes. They have Amari Cooper, and he's one of their top receivers. Also, their tight end. They have a lot of motion. So he's one that I have on my list that I'm going to take for the 235 yards. Just going to mix and match him up. You know what I mean? Get a little float in the ocean. Next on my list, we have Tua Tagovailoa. As y'all know, ever since Tua came back, he has been killing it. They have him listed at 265 yards. In the last 2 games of his return, he's had 300+ yards. So that's enough said. Between him, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle, it's a wrap. I don't care that they playing the Browns. The Brown defense is solid, but they've been a little wishy-washy too. Like the NFL has been wishy-washy as crap this kind of year, but I feel like Tua can easily make this 265 yards, especially if Browns bring a game and keep this game close. I see him easily going over this margin. As long as they keep that game close, they're going over this margin. Next on my list, I'm going to take Kenny, my boy with the fake slides, but they're playing New Orleans. New Orleans have a solid defense as well, but the Steelers and their coaching staff, they find a way to maneuver with Kenny right now because, the Steelers haven't been having a good year either, but they have a solid defense. So that's all that this comes on about. Like, as long as their defense plays good, they'll be in good position. It's just up to them to put them in that position on the offensive side of the ball. They have him listed at 207 yards for this game. He has hit this twice over the last 5 games. This is what I want to point out as well, just to piggyback off of what I was just saying about the last pick. Against Miami, he had 257 yards. So that's just another thing to show you that Miami allows a lot of passing yards. Against the Bills, he had 327 yards. So I feel like long as the game plan is made surrounded around him in the passing yards, he can absolutely kill this 207 yards. Against Philly, which we know Philly has a great defense and a great secondary, he had 191 yards. See, me, last game I predicted him to have way lower than that, so he shocked me on that as well. So we're going to take old Kenny boy. Next on my list, we have Jared Goff. Goff is absolutely, he's another one on this list, man. We got a lot of this NFL slate's been kind of crazy. But Goff, they throw the ball a decent amount. They have him listed at 235 yards. He hit that twice over the last 5 games, averaging 258 yards. Against Green Bay, he only put up 137 yards. With Green Bay struggling, I don't understand that. But the Lions have a good run game too as well. They do a lot of traps and stuff, so I probably see why they shied away from throwing the ball so much against Green Bay, because Green Bay is struggling right now, so they want to kind of probably try to run the clock or whatever. Against Miami, 321 yards. You see what I mean about that Miami stuff, man. Miami's giving up a lot of passing yards. Against Dallas, 228 yards. Against New England, 229 yards. Against the Seahawks, he had 378 yards. So he's capable, man, of going over this, so we're going to take it as well. He's another one I feel like as long as they got the passing game plan there for them, he will exceed. So we're going to take it. Justin Fields. I don't have Justin Fields here for passing yards because, don't get me wrong, they've been playing their tail off. But in the last 5 games, he hit this 3 times, and that was like the last 2 he missed. Basically, the last 2 he missed this. But I don't know. They're playing the Lions. The Lions give up a lot of passing yards as well. So I don't know. We're gonna take Phil. I haven't took him, but just from looking at this and seeing that they're playing Lions, we're gonna take Phil. I'm taking him on a rushing yard, but we're gonna take Phil. 165 yards. I'll take the gamble for it. They're playing the Lions. The Lions give up, like I said, a lot of passing yards as well, along with Miami. But he fell short against Miami. Miami, he only had 123 yards. So, take that in consideration. Next on my list, I'm not playing Cousins. Not playing Josh Allen. I'm just going through the picks right here, prize pick, and then basing off my list. Next on my list, we definitely taking Patrick Mahomes for 290 yards. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, so I don't even have to explain that to you guys why I'm taking Patrick Mahomes for those 290 yards. He have hit this 4 times on the last 5 games. I'm sorry, guys, my eyes itching. Against the Tennessee Titans, he killed them. Even though he was struggling, it was a rough game. He had 446 yards. Game before that, 423 yards. Game before that, 338 yards. Game before that, 292 yards. Game before that, 249. So, hey, we taking Mahomes. We don't even got to explain to you why we taking Mahomes. We taking Mahomes. All right. Next on my list, Carr from Vegas. They have the ultimate weapon in football. They had Davante Adams, which the reason half of these yards he had right now in that last game, 259 yards, was half of them with Davante Adams. Majority of them with Davante Adams. So, like, they got to use it, man. They playing the Colts. We're taking them just for the simple fact that they playing the Colts. The Colts have a good run-stop defense, but also the Ravens haven't been doing so good on their run game the past couple games. They started off good with it, but not so good lately. They've been having a rough time as well. But we're gonna take them for that 240 yards, and the only reason I'm doing that is because Davante Adams. So take that with how y'all take it. Davante Adams is the reason why I'm taking for those yards. You can get a couple more passes to somebody else, but Davante Adams is the main reason I'm taking that. Then we have Aaron Rodgers. My boy has been on the struggle bus. They're playing Dallas. Dallas have a great defense. So this will be one I'm considering to take on the under. Y'all rarely hear me talk about the under, but this is one I'm gonna, consider to take on the under. I might, how I probably play him on the under and play him on the over on another slate just to, balance my luck. But he's been struggling. On the last 5 games, he hit this twice. Only time he hit this was against 2 teams that pass defense is not that good. The Lions, he had 291 yards. The Jets, he had 246 yards, and that was with all his receivers healthy too. The Jets have a great defense, but that was when all his receivers was healthy. So he barely made that. So like I said, I'll be taking it above and above, maybe. And then who else I have on this list? Matt Stafford. They're playing against Arizona Cardinals. They have him listed at 245 yards. He hit this 3 times in the last 5 games. Long as he don't get hit too much, if their offensive line can pick up the slack of how they've been playing, he is another one that I can feel that can actually crush this as well. He had 300 passing yard game, and that was against Dallas. He had 253 yards against the Panthers, and he had 254 yards against the 49ers the first time. The second time, he fell short and had 187 yards. But that's when he was getting slaughtered. So as long as he ain't getting slaughtered, he'll be good. And that's look like all I have for passing. I'm not gonna fool with that. The Chargers. I'm not gonna fool with them. So now, guys, we're going to jump over here to this rushing yards. Let's try to speed this thing up a little bit. Rushing yards. Number 1 who we're taking on this rushing yards, man. We're going to take the king himself. We're taking Derrick Henry for the 95 yards. Everybody, listen to me and listen to me clear. I don't care what game it is, who they playing. You take Derrick Henry for them yards they give him. Derrick Henry has made over his predictions in the last 5 games 5 times. This man is putting up 100+ yards every game. Last game, they was tripping. They dropped this man down to 80 yards. And I told y'all last time, take that. Take that. We taking his 95 as well. He hit that 5 times out of the last 5 games. Nothing said. Don't even got to explain. Like I said, you guys already know, we're taking Nick Chubb as well. He's another one. He's right under Derrick Henry. He hit this 4 times out of the last 5. And the only time he didn't hit this was against New England, and I believe they were down, so they was in a situation of trying to come back up. But they have him listed at 89 yards rushing. I feel like he can get this as well. They're playing Miami. Miami's defense is not. They're okay, but they're not They're not good this year. They're not good. Sorry, Miami. Next on this list, we're gonna take Damian Peters. He is a rookie and he's been killing it. He's been stepping on their neck. They have him listed at 77 rushing yards, and he's been killing it. He hit this 4 times out of the last 5 games. Last game against Philly, he had 139 rushing yards, and Philly is the defense of the year. So enough said with that one too as well. They run the ball with him a lot. They really don't have that much passing options. Another thing I could piggyback off of, their quarterback David Mills, I believe. You could take the under on that as well too, if you wanted to. Sorry I didn't bring that up. Then we have Tavis from Jacksonville. They've been giving Tavis the ball, man. Ever since they made that trade, Tavis been the man. Tavis has been the man. They have him listed at 75 rushing yards. He hit this 4 times out of the last 5 games, averaging almost 106 rushing yards. So, you know, we taking that as well. They're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. But, like I said, as long as they keep these games close, these running backs can get these plays here and there, here and there. They're going to throw the ball, first 2 plays, run it, throw it when they down. If they can gain off that run, they're going to stick with the run. If they can gain off the run, they're going to stick with it. You can always guarantee the first play when the offense touch that field is going to be a run. So he's going to get carries, 75 yards. I feel like it's too low for his performance caliber. We're taking over on that. Christian McCaffrey, they have him listed at 75 rushing yards. So McCaffrey has just been with this team, I believe, for a couple weeks. Last game against LA, he had 94 yards. So I feel like they're now establishing him as a rusher. They had a mix and match. He was running the ball, he was throwing the ball, he was everything. So McCaffrey is another absolute beast, man. So y'all know why we taking McCaffrey. They're playing the Chargers. The Chargers defense is, you know, they're good. They're good. I love that safety. They safety, he's a beast. James, I believe. They have 75 rushing yards. We're going to take that as well. Chargers have been on the struggle bus lately too. And the 49ers is a Super Bowl caliber team, so they're going to make a way. And their offensive line is absolutely a monster too. So we taking that as well. My bad, guys. We taking that as well. If I can get my screen to come back. My bad, guys. Let me put this. So we're taking that as well. Next on our list, guys, we're going to the reception yards. So that was all the ones we have for rushing. If you have any questions about anybody else that I didn't speak about on the rushing, feel free to drop it down in the comments down below, and I will give y'all my absolute honest feedback. First on our list, we have Mike Evans. Mike Evans been dropping too many damn passes. Too many big passes. This man can have 100+ yards a game if he stops dropping balls. So they have him listed at 67 yards reception. He's listed at about 76 yards averaging. He hit this 3 times in the last 5, but like I said, he dropped too many damn passes. If he catch these passes, he would be killing this. Tom Brady is throwing the ball, like I said, 40+, 30+ times a game, and most of them is going to him. He's just dropping the passes. Next on my list, we have Jalen Waddle. That's for a set. They have him listed at 70 reception yards. Like I said, between him and Tyreek Hill and Tugutwan Lowe, take it. Tyreek Hill they have at 93.5 reception yards. He's been killing it. He's been getting that as well. Let me give y'all my feedback off those, just what Prizepicks has us showing us with these. I believe Tyreek Hill hit this 4 times out of the last, 3 times out of the last 5. But like I said, he's gonna get the ball, and keep that in consideration. Tua Tagovailoa just been back 2 games, and the last 2 games he went over. So keep that in consideration as well. Jalen Waddle has hit that 4 times out of the last 5. Been killing it with Tua back. Been killing it when Tua gone. So take that as well. Got that for those 2. Another one we're gonna get is Justin Jefferson. Y'all know what it is, man. He killed it on the last 5. He's killing it. Last 5, he hit this already. They have him at 90 reception yards. That is Cousins. Him and Cousins are cousin. If you get what I mean. Him and Cousins are cousin, because he throwing it to his cousin all day long. That's their top receiver. Enough said. Don't even got to keep going on about that. We're gonna take Money. Money has hit this 4 times out of the last 5 for the Bears. Like I said, Justin Field is they getting into it, man. They getting into it. They starting to come up now. Like they've been having these shootouts with these big teams, so they feel like they actually gathering them around the team, getting them where he need to be at. They have him listed at 45 reception yards. He killed this 4 times out of the last 5, averaging 57 yards per game. So he's one we're going to take on over as well. Like I said, I'm not going to play on the Bills right now, just for the simple fact that we don't know if they're going to have their star quarterback. So we're not taking that as well. TJ, my boy, just been added to the Vikings, and I believe last game he had 70 yards. So he's a great tight end. So they have him listed at 45 reception yards. We're going to take that as well. He's averaging over 76 reception yards per game, even on a new team. So this is a new team, and I think he only played 1 game with them, and he went over. So I let y'all know they're going to use him. They're going to put him in some. They're going to put him to work. So we're going to take the over on that as well. They're playing, even though they're playing the Bills as well, they're playing the Bills. This is gonna be a good game if Josh Allen play. Even if Josh Allen don't play, Bills have a great defense, so they're gonna keep them in the game. Next, we have Travis Kelce. Y'all know we're taking Travis Kelce. Just him and Patrick Mahomes are brothers. Might as well say 73 reception yards. We're taking that over. Juju Smith-Schuster, 57 yards. They starting to get Juju in the game as well. They starting to pass Juju the ball more. In the last 5 games, he hit this 3. The last 3 he had went over. So they're starting to, get him in there. He's having 200+ games. He had an 88 game against Tennessee the other day. So 57 yards is too low for me. We're taking it. Like I was just talking about, there go that man. That boy him. Devontae Adams, man. In the last 5 games, he hit this 4 times. That 1 game against New Orleans, I don't know what was going on, why they couldn't get him the ball, but he barely got the ball. But he's averaging 100+ yards, man. So 85 reception yards is too low. Take it. Here's what I'm going to piggyback off of again. Jared Judy, we're going to take his. They have him listed at 49 reception yards. We're going to take that. He has made that, I believe, 5 times over the course of the season. So there's no reason why we're going to leave my boy out. We're going to take him just to make sure we're getting that accurate. He hit that all 5 times the last 5 games, so we're going to take it. Amari Cooper, like I said, they keep this game close. Last couple games, he's been averaging over 100 yards. They have him listed at 61 yards. We're going to take that over for him as well. Then Brandon, my boy Brandon. Hey, Brandon. My boy Brandon for the 49ers have been another one establishing his name, putting his foot in the ground this year for the season. Putting his foot on the people's neck. They have him listed at 50.5 yards for this upcoming game against the Chargers. Like I said, the 49ers have absolutely been building that stuff up, making that stuff good. Made a couple great moves. He had hit this 4 times out of the last 5 games, averaging over 68 yards per game. So last couple games, he's been hitting about 80 yards per game. So take it. They giving it to us. Take it, man. Why not? They sleeping on these boys. We not gonna sleep on them. We gonna tell them D3V did. They ain't believing this. D3V did. And CeeDee Lamb is our last pick, guys. CeeDee Lamb, they have him listed at 6.8 reception yards. He's another one I would take on receptions. He's going to get a lot of targets as well. Like I said, guys, we're going to do another video once these picks get fully brought up here. So we're going to have way more picks for you guys. Right now, we have a lot. I'm going to count those at the end. He's hit those 4 times out of the last 5 games, averaging over 76 yards per game. So we're going to take that as well for him. And that's all the picks that I have for you guys today. So let me count these, how many we gave you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Plus the 3 we added. So 29, almost 29 picks if I'm accurate. 29 picks we gave you guys. You can choose on how you want to play these. You can play them, you don't play them. This is just my personal opinion. I gave you the feedback on them, so you could take that with a grain of salt, take it and run with it, or leave it, guys. But I'm finna get ready to edit these videos so I can get to work on time today. Like I said, man, let's cash out this week. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. You see me giving y'all these picks back to back to back, and they're gonna hit. So, hey, put that on my mama. I ain't putting it on my mama because I don't know how these boys that. But we're gonna hit, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Join the fam for the ones that be giving us the love. praising us in the comments, giving the feedback, man. Let us know what plays y'all playing, because there's no reason to be stingy. We can all make this money, man. So, enough of that, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Till the next time, let's cash out. Peace.